So if the path for you was then trainee, wasn't it, at the John Lewis Partnership, on to become eventually manager of 2 stores, how did you initially recognise that you would be a good leader? What was it that you noticed in yourself that gave you the confidence to do that? Can you remember?
No, I can't, if I'm really honest with you. I never had that kind of plan for myself. I can remember with Judith, my wife, one night when I was a trainee at Southampton, saying to her that if I could be the department manager of the menswear department, then I'd be really happy. So I didn't look any distance ahead. And the great lesson I learned from that was that, well, 2 things. The great lesson I learned from that was that promotions never made me happy. I always thought they would, and they never ever did. And I learned that I got the greatest satisfaction from working with a team of people, achieving results. And so the promotion was almost a byproduct of me looking after the team. I was doing a great job, and then something happened. I never once in my career knocked on the door and asked for a promotion. I never once, a bit like you and your assignment, I never said to anybody, I want to do this. I was always approached and people said, would you like to do this job? And more often than not, I said, well, I'm not sure I've got the skills to do it, but if you train me, then I'm happy to kind of take it on. I think the other thing that I used to say to the new graduate trainees when they started in Waitrose, I used to say to them, how many of you would like my job running Waitrose? And about 75% of them would put their hands up. And then I used to say to them, the average tenure of a CEO in the UK is 4.5 years, maybe 5. And it's very rare that anybody gets to do 2. Very rare. So when would you like your 5 years running the business? And they think about it and they say, probably when I'm about 45. And I say, that's jolly good. That's good thinking. So what are you going to do for the next 24 years? And it is all about building experience, enjoying the job you're doing it to the best of your ability. And I was more interested in those things than necessarily trying to manage
further yourself.
In a particular way. So I didn't think about it in the way that you suggested.